Hey guys, I'm Sarah, and today I am going to make something a bit different. I saw this recipe. It's called Barmbrack, and it's a type of fruity bread. This is the Hamlin all-colour cookbook. This is an old book of my mum's. It was published in 1970. It looks like this is one that I'm probably going to get into trouble over, because I always get into trouble with people if I get recipes a bit wrong, especially ones that might be slightly traditional recipes. I think this one has Irish origins. There are so many different versions of this. I'm not doing a yeast bread version of this. I'm doing one that actually has rising agents in it that are not yeast. Sometimes, apparently, the word barm can come from a yeasty type thing, either yeast itself or beer. Sometimes it has beer in it. Sometimes it's done the way I'm doing it today, which just sounds super simple, and it's actually got tea in it. First of all, it may look like I'm drinking on the job. This is not beer, this is tea. Now, being an oldish recipe book, I've just had to let this cool down, so I've just brewed the tea. It's kind of all in out. It says 12 fluid ounces of cold tea. I thought, is a fluid ounce the same as a normal ounce? Apparently it pretty much is. So in a bowl, I am putting my 12 ounces of tea. I'll leave the bag out of it. 7 ounces of brown sugar. I'll get my half cup and I'll see if I can tell you what this is in cups and grams. Maybe about 1 1/4 cups-ish. Does it say in grams? About 200 grams. So there we go, brown sugar. Dried fruit, it doesn't specify. I've just got sultanas, so that's just what I'm going to use. 12 ounces, which according to my scales is about 350 grams, 10 ounces of self-raising flour. I know for a fact I used the last of my self-raising flour yesterday, so I'm going to measure out the appropriate amount of normal flour and just add baking powder to it. Just looking at that, how many cups do you reckon? It's a couple of cups. I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Ooh, I nearly did a boo-boo. Just realised I need to put the tea, sugar and the fruit into a bowl, cover and leave it to soak. Okay, I nearly put the flour in. That was close. It was nearly a disaster video. Now, it says to leave it overnight. I'm not going to do that because it's 10 o'clock in the morning. So I might just come back to it after lunch. Okay, so that's been soaking for a few hours, maybe not the equivalent of overnight, but I'm sure it will be fine. That's looking pretty good, I reckon. So we're adding the 10 ounces of self-raising flour, or in my case, plain flour with a couple of teaspoons of baking powder, along with 1 egg. I'm going to use a loaf tin, I think, because you meant to slice it and butter it. Do I need a bigger tin? That's going to rise up. I need a bigger tin, don't I? Okay, sorry, it does actually say. It's got those old recipe books. They have things written in strange places and in wrong orders. It does say an 8-inch round cake tin, which is approximately what this is. Yeah, I'm going to go with this because I think this is just going to whoosh. This is looking like it's got more room to rise now. Okay, 1 hour 45 minutes in a round cake tin at 180 degrees Celsius. The vultures are home. I'm going to slice this up. I actually took this up out of the oven 20 minutes early because it was just starting to brown around the outside. Skewer came out clean, so, you know. Taste. That's very nice. It tastes like, you could easily put like a teaspoon or two of mixed spice or something in there. But then that'd be more like a standard fruit loaf, you know. I suppose this is meant to be a different entity. It's very nice though.
It's a cross between bread and fruit loaf. It tastes very familiar.
It's not like super sweet or anything.
It's very nice.
It is nice. It is yummy.
God.
I'd happily make that again.
It's very yummy.
It was very yummy. Ashton?
Same as she said.
Same as she said. Very yummy all round.
Describe it.
That's nice though. There we go. Like, leave us a comment, hit subscribe, make some of this. What is it?
I think it's beer with butter.
Barmbrack. Beer with butter. Butter's the way to go apparently. Cool. Catch you next week. Bye.